The Shift Leadership Ministry Conference is designed to help anybody learn how to lead or minister effectively in today's shifting culture. Happens in July at the Grand Wayne Center, but it pays to register early. We'll get into that in just a moment. To tell us more, here's Steve Jones, the president of the Missionary Church. Good to have you here.
Great, glad to be here.
So this conference is what?
It's a conference we call it a leadership conference, but really it's a conference for people that are wanting to improve in their ability to minister or their ability to reach out to people and all of those sorts of things.
And so designed for specifically church workers of any denomination, right?
Yeah, not just the Missionary Church.
Right.
We really have decided, we used to meet and have business meetings, and we said, why do that? Let's just set that aside and have the inspirational and instructional and see if we can help not just our little part of the family, but the wider family.
And so you've brought in some key speakers and some worship leaders.
Yeah.
So like you said, it's not a business meeting by any means.
No, we've done this since 2013, and we've had Francis Chan and Johnny Erickson Tata and folks like that, and kind of national names, people who've been well known, and so it's kind of grown. We now have about 800 people that come daily, and then in the evenings about 2,500.
Wow.
Show up to that, and it's just been great each year.
Who's on the docket for this year?
Okay, we've got Larry Osborne. He wrote this really interesting book called Thriving in Babylon, about how you could live richly and fully, even in times of trouble. And he's going to be here. Lisa Turquist, who's with the Proverbs 31 Ministries. She's a national best-selling author, and she's going to be here. Danielle Strickland as well. She is the best storyteller I have ever heard, I think. Bob Laurent, who's a national author and writer. Peter Heck, who's from Kokomo, right here in the area. Great thinker, just a great lineup of people. And Vertical Band.
And then like some breakout sessions then as well?
Absolutely. We're going to have breakout sessions on leadership training, on Hispanic ministries. A lot of folks are interested in that. We've got breakout sessions in discipleship, in outreach, and a lot of different areas. One of them is working with refugees. If the refugees are here among us, those who are already here, how do we help them? How do we love them? How do we make them a part of the family?
Do I have to be a church leader, like official title, in order to go?
Not at all. No, it's open to anyone. Our registration's already open, and that, in fact, if you register before April 1st, it's cheaper. It's $79 for the whole time, July 12th and 13th. And so we think a lot of people they already love it. They come back once they come.
So this is people from, because it's been at the Grand Wayne Center or here in Fort Wayne every year, right? And so you're bringing people from around the region, around how far?
Around the nation, really. And actually, we have people who are guests who come in from Africa, from Europe, from Asia. So you really kind of get an international flavor, too, when you come.
Yeah. And I understand that you guys do something I think is great, that there's some service projects involved as well. Tell me about those.
Okay, one of the ones we have this year is called Birthday Bag. We think that underprivileged kids would just love this opportunity, and it's going to be distributed through the food banks. And so for only $10, we could put an entire birthday party in a bag. And then it's distributed through the food banks, so children that are underprivileged can have birthday parties which they couldn't otherwise afford, and have that go home that night with a smile on their face. Also, we have Bibles for pastors. We're now in almost 120 countries. And because of that, we're in a lot of places where people can't get Bibles. And so we have an outreach program that kind of helps to get Bibles to those people that are in need. And our third one is Devon Oasis. It helps to meet refugees' needs throughout the United States in major cities. It's a beautiful ministry, and it helps the poorest of the poor, people who've come here with nothing, fleeing for their lives. And so we help them get established and get to know the community and that sort of thing.
Fantastic event. And again, it's a little early because it's coming up in July.
It's coming up in July.
Not early because if you want to save money when you register, you need to do that before April 1st, you said, right?
Yes.
To the full discount. If you want to find out more, head over to their webpage and learn more. Again, it's shiftnationalconference.com, shiftnationalconference.com. You can see that coming up here on the screen, and we will be right back on Insight.